there as we look at our Pro Thunder class. Brad Glennan ahead of Angus Reekie, Richard Leamington and Mick Johnston. Thomas, Richard Leamington and Jones on the second row. Underway, a fairly even start. Angus Reekie at Eastern Creek.
Leamington on a 1200 Ducati, Lovett on a 990 KTM. So quite a bit of difference in capacity, and ahead of them, this great battle continuing. It is a beauty.
It is good. Leamington back a little bit further there. It looks like Phil Lovett is under a bit of pressure, perhaps from Brad Glennan on board machine number 39, the 675 Triumph.
Don't let it get too far below the red line. Working it very hard, but that's the way to do it. He's got the gear ratios to keep it right up there in its power band.
Not much between he and Brad Glennan. Right behind him, chasing ahead of them, is Nathan Maboo and Lockie Thomas in third place at the moment. So close quarters for these four as they head out of Red Baron and down Puma RV.
Lockie Thomas on an FZ1, a naked bike Yamaha of the R1 type, and Maboo on an Aprilia RSV4.
Through turn 12 and onto the main straight they come. Being put onto the rear of his bike.
He on the KTM 1200 and on bike number 30.
Yes, that RC8, a fantastic bike, and he certainly made the best of it throughout season 2011 as Angus Reekie.
And if we talk of off-road racing, then we should have, of course, talk of Dakar, which has just been dominated by KTM in recent times. Phil Lovett, though, we get on board with him on 33. He's on the KTM 990. Reekie, of course, on the 1190.
Through YMI, turn 6 and 7, great on-board shots there, looking from Phil Lovett forward as he's chasing down Brad Glennan, Nathan Maboo and Lockie Thomas ahead of him. Here's that battle between Maboo and Brad Glennan, heading down into Red Baron, turn number 9, and onto the Puma RV straight. Lockie Thomas, very wide indeed.
And very important to get a good run out of there, out of that hairpin. You don't have to be fast into it, but you want to be very fast out of it because there's that fairly significant straight of Puma RVs that brings them up here to the top of the straight, down towards the pit area and the finishing straight at turns 11 and 12.
That beautifully prepared Aprilia of Nate Maboo as he heads down the main straight. On to their final lap now. Lockie Thomas just ahead of him. Right behind him is Brad Glennan and Phil Lovett with Richard Leamington not far behind them.
Lovett losing just a little bit of touch with the mob in. So that's the way they finished. Ben Attard from Reekie from Thomas Maboo, Glennan, Phil Lovett into 6th place. And in Pro Thunder, Angus Reekie from Brad Glennan, again, really close together.